super common problem for Airsoft M4s. You have battery plugged in, pull the trigger, nothing. If you had a fuse, you would check the fuse. Obviously this one doesn't have one. So how do you fix it? 90% of the time, unplug your battery, pistol grip, pistol grip, typically 2 screws. Base plate comes off. There's your problem. It's really simple. Battery connector comes off. What do you do to fix it? Pliers. Do a little bit of force, not a whole lot. You want to just close the connector. Plug it back onto the motor. And you want it so when you pull it, it doesn't come off on its own. Really, really easy. And like I like to do in my videos, don't want to do the long explanation. Just want to show you how to do it and then go into the explanation of why and how. Cool. Let's go into why and how. Quicktip wiring harness, Quicktip motor, typical battery. Normal version 2 wiring harnesses would be much simpler, but we're not really caring about that today. We're caring about this. So literally all that connects the battery and the trigger to the motor is this connector and this tab right here. So all it really does just plugs in. The problem is it's a straight connector. There's no screw unless it's a GMP. There's some people solder it. I don't think it's really useful and it's hard to work on things. So the problem, like I just showed you, plug in your battery terminals to the motor. You're shooting it, it vibrates, it shakes, and just it comes off like that. So you fix it. Just get some pliers. Something sharp like a nail, dental pick preferred, all small flathead, you can reach in there. So you do is you just pinch the motor tab closed slightly so that when you plug it back on the motor, oh, gotta do it more. When you put it back on there, it has more friction and there's less chance of it coming off. There's no exact amount. It's literally just trial and error. See, that's perfect. It's snug. I pull, it's not coming off. Now, if I was to, say, pinch this too much, or I can't get it in, that's where you use the nail or the pick. You just reach in there, widen that out slightly, so you can get that in again. And there, that's all there is to it. But yeah, it's a super common problem. Anytime your battery's plugged in and nothing's happening, I wouldn't even check the fuse. I would check the motor tab first. For just typical M4s, it's gonna be right there. If you have an AK, it's a single screw, pistol grip comes off, and the motor tabs are connected the same way. But yeah, really easy. Solves 90% of the time when your airsoft gun doesn't shoot.